Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Little Norton. Today we're going to be spending a lot of time in our GTA here because we're going to get the cows set up. So first thing I want to do is drop off my bucket because we're not going to be needing that. We're going to be going up to the shop and doing some stuff up that way. But very first thing is we want to get some cows. So I think if we could afford 50 cows, that would be great. It's gonna be 250,000, so it's gonna be the majority of our money that we have remaining. And as a result, I'm not gonna be getting our carrot harvester yet. So what I want is to find our purchase point, and we're gonna try and I think it might be down here actually. Yeah, here we go. Here's our purchase point for the cows. So we want to get, I think our best bet is probably going to be getting something that we can get a nice mix with. So Queen of Milk production, I'm not going to go with the Holsteins. The Sulla starting farm is known as the high marble carcasses that return decent investment to the market. So that, yeah, I think we're going to have to go with something like the air shears. So load feed consumption and price per head are both worth for lower milk production. They are still going to produce calves, and we will be able to sell them off for meat. But at the moment, I think this is going to be our best bet. 1,300 as well means that it's not going to cost us as much to get 50 cows. So let's get that. So we'll move and see how much 50 cows is going to cost us. We can get up to 300, but I don't think we're not going to go that much. We'll see where this leaves us. See how much this costs us. So that is going to be a total of 75,000. I'm actually tempted to take us up to 100 cows then. Give us 100 cows to start us off and get us going. By the second year, we will be making a decent amount of money then on our milk. So there we go. 20,000 for transport, 150,000 in total. Confirm that, and we've got our cows. But the big thing we've got at the moment is we need to feed them. So how much is it going to cost to feed cows for a while? Cattle pasture here. We need 500. Wow. We need 500,000 litres of food for them for a year. And we don't have any at the moment. So first things first, we want to go and get something that we can do some water with. Oh no, actually we can do water already because we do have over here the animal pen extension on. So we'll add some water for them. Do we have any grazing on this map at the moment? Let's have a look. I don't think we've got anything at the moment. In fact, no, we have nothing at the moment. So we need to go and get enough feed for them for a while. So we're going to need a bale trailer and a load of bales to get down here and immediately feed them. So let's head up to the shop with this, and we'll go and grab ourselves some feed for our cows. Now that we're here, we need to grab ourselves a nice array of stuff. Now, one of the nice things, even if you're on a map like this at the moment, which doesn't have the extra maize plus forage extension crops on it, what you can do is head over to the shop and buy those, buy the bales and stuff that you need. So we're looking to do a couple of days worth of stuff. Unfortunately, we still have this thing where we can't tell exactly how much we need to get for each of our cows. So we're going to give this a try, and I think we're going to start off with maybe 4 bales of each. So 4 bales of grass silage, 4 bales of hay, 4 bales of clover silage, and 4 and we don't think we can actually get bales of this, but that we can get ourselves, so that should be good. So 4, 8, 12 bales of stuff. Oh, and we need some bales of straw as well. So let's have a look at this. If we go into the bales here, Yeah, we don't have... We have grass silage, but not grass. So, hay bales, you can see... We don't get the hay versions of the others. So, we're going to go with 4 bales of this. Now, this is by far the most expensive silage that we're going to get. So, we're going to buy that. Yes. Okay, we then need 4 bales of straw. Buy that. Yes. We need 4 bales of hay. Like so. And 4 bales of clover. Yeah, I think that will work for us nicely. So 4 bales of clover as well. And I'm going to color code those with the green. So then we can easily tell the difference between them. And we can see our piles of bales there. Now what I want to do is we need to get a bale spike. I'm not too worried about spiking these. They are already fermented and therefore will work for us. And we're pretty much going to give all of these straight away to our animals. So that's not an issue. What I do want to do is get a baling technology trailer. And for that particularly, I was tempted by this Flegel PW200 standard base game one. But instead, I'm going to go for one of these. I'm going to go for the TPW 400, 140, sorry. This has round bale. This is round bales. This is an auto loader, but if you've watched any of my stuff, you know I don't tend to go for auto loaders. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go Flegel green for the base. Rim color, we are going to go with the Fent red. So keeping things very similar with our farm. And then, yeah, the Flegel green at the top. And then a nice sort of steel silver colour for the rest of the trailer. Wheel brand, we have a choice between Trelleborg, Michelins and the Lizards. I'm going to put the Michelins on because I tend to prefer the Michelin tyres. And this is going to end up on fields. Auto load, no thank you. Attachers, we're not putting a trailer attachment on the end. We could put the extra extension on, but I'm not going to do it for now. And we're going to leave the colour details on the side red. So let's purchase that trailer. 15,000 for that. And then the other bit we need is under the front loaders. We need to get a bale spike. And I think, looking at this, we've not really got that actually. The lizard with claws, that would be a pretty good one to use, I think, for this. We'll get all these bales on at once. So let's give this a try. Front loader is what we want it for. And buy that. Yes, I do. So we might want a smaller one when we're back in the yard. Possibly. In fact, yeah, that is also a good idea. So this one is great for loading up here, I think. We might return this after a little bit and get another one. Ooh, I had left my tractor on. But let's see if we can connect this up and easily and quickly stack our bales using this. Is it going to be a manually attached? Nope. I want to leave that attached. Now that is interesting. This will not attach to this. And I'm wondering if I mistakenly got the telehandler version. Let's return that and just see. I very possibly got the wrong one. So we'll sell that and we'll just rebuy it and absolutely make sure this time that we bought the right version of it. So here we are. That with the front loader on it. Yes, I think we didn't get the right one. So let's try that again. There we go. And yeah, that is a completely different connector on the front there now. And that is why. I think we actually ended up getting it with the wheel loader on it. So we'll do that. And then that should mean that we can come up to this. Now I think this is designed primarily for square bales. but should work just as well for us to pick up a stack of 4 round bales like this. And we're going to keep this because on our, when we come to do our fields, we're going to get a round bale stacker. Just a small one to do with this with. But this just means that we can pick up 4 at a time like this and quickly get this all loaded. Now, we've got quite a lot of weight on the front. We probably should grab a weight for the back of our tractor, I think. Yeah, that is not overly happy with that. So we might grab a weight quickly for the back of our tractor. But that is a nice, easy way to get that on there. Works very, very well. So let's get a quick weight for the back of this then. And we got some good sized fent weights. I want a really large fent weight, really. 250, that should do us perfectly. As always, we're getting the Onyx. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Now we'll have to go and we'll have to transport this back separately because we have no means of getting this back from the shop as well. But we've got to come and get a bale spike, so that should be alright. This bale spike will be great for using in the field. It is not going to be so great for when we are when we're working around the yard. It will work, I think, but yeah, we want to be a little bit more careful with that. So let's get the second one on. In fact, why don't I get these all loaded up, and then we'll head back down to the farm and start feeding our animals. Last set of bales now, and I moved these out of the way so that we can get the others on. And just get these onto here. And I think I worked out a way actually to get this weight we've got on the back to the farm. Should be able to mount it underneath our... Oh, come on. Really does it. There we go. We should be able to mount it on the front 3-point hitch on this tractor, which will be quite a bit of a load, but it will work fine. And as a result, please tell me this has... Wow. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it's... Oh, wow. Really? Okay. That is an interesting way that those are locked down. But they are locked down. I'm amazed it's not crossways. It is... That is very interesting. Okay, so those are locked on. What I want to do is drop our front bale spike off. So let's do that. We're then going to purchase a real bale spike. And this is why this won't work. This shouldn't work. We want... Actually, no, we're going to leave that for now. We will just switch things around here, though. But that is a little bit odd. We're going to have to get something to shred our bales at some point, our straw bales. So we'll have to come back up here for that. This, though, what I want to do is get this back down to our farm. And we don't initially need anything to do our bales with. We actually don't initially... Well, the cows eat everything. So if I was doing a normal setup, that is quite a weight on the front of this, but that's all right. If I was doing this way, right, let's lower that, and hopefully we can pick up this. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then lift that up a bit. Lift our front weight up. And then that will offset the weight of this entire trailer. Which is quite a weight. But it is offset. There we go. So that is a bit of a mad setup. But we can get this back to our farm now. And get some feeding done with our cows. There we go. Ooh. Miss the car and pull in quite good trek back, but we have got it sorted. So let's pull into here and start getting these unloaded. So I'm trying to think. I think the best place... We don't actually have a hay barn or a barn or anywhere to store things like this at the moment. So I'm tempted to put one in. For now, I think this barn here is probably going to be our best bet. So I'm going to try and turn this trailer so that we can easily get at both sides of it. Not that easy a task, really, but we should be able to do it. There we go. The alternative is to put it into this side shed here. But I'm good. There we go. That should be accessible to everywhere. Take that off. And then we need to drop this front weight off as well. So again, easiest way to do that. We'll lift this all up. Switch over to the front weight. Drop it down. Need to disconnect the right bit. There we go. And then we can just spin around and do that. So we'll take the we'll take something that's less expensive first. The hay, I think, is a good place to start. And we'll give that to our cows. Now the thing on this is that they eat all of these in equal quantities. So we kind of want them to do that, and hopefully we'll be good. The one thing with the front loader on this is if you're not selecting the right bit, it doesn't actually do the doesn't move the front loader. Doesn't move the angle on your front loader tool. So you have to have that selected to get that to work. I don't know if... Yeah, I'm wondering if I have to select... I forgot that this has a raise and a lower on the front loader tool, which is quite cool. But there is a way to close the claws on this, and I don't know exactly what it is. But we're not using that at the moment because we're using the stacks like this. But this is a bale trailer that you have to fill the whole thing before you can unload it, or before you can latch things down. That is quite something. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of that. Right, so this is the hay bales. So we're going to take the hay bales off. We're going to go and give all of these to our cows, see how much they take, and then that gives us a good indication of how much they'll need. 16,000 litres we've got here. And block them down. And they have not taken any of it. I don't think. No, none of that has gone for feed. Is this... That is not the feed side. This is the feed side. Ah, and it's on the other side. Yeah. So that is the straw. That's where you blow the straw. Round here, that is where you feed them. So, pick these back up. And we'll take these over this way. Could you pick up 8 bales with this? I don't know. I want to, as I said, I want to get a bale stacker. And I think we might have to do it 4 and 4 with the bale stacker. Keep the... I want to keep the cows in. After everything I said in this morning's first look, I'd better shut the gates behind me. Let's get this in here. Yeah, and I think with the issues I've had previously with covered places like that. Wow, they did not take that much. So that kind of answers my question. 4,000 litres left in all of these bales. I know, there we go. That top bale there, that is half used. So there we go. 2 bales will do it, and they won't take a full bale from it. So that's good to know. We can just unload the rest and bring 2 bales into here to do this. Opens this way. Need to make sure we don't hit the tractor. Let's go and grab us some more bales. Lots of jumping in and out. Yeah, to get this to do. So I'm going to leave the bale shredder this time. I want to know, what bale shredder do you guys think would be a good bale shredder to have on this map? What bale shredder would you like to see us have on this map? There are a few options. I am open to many suggestions. Let us know down in the comments. Especially if it's on the mod hub. Mod hub or yes mods. Please only. So if it's on some random dodgy site, please don't suggest it. I am going to take 2 bales at a time from here and see how far they go. And hopefully it will be all good. One of the things I'm looking forward to with our baler is color coding. So we're going to be changing the wrap and color coding what the bales that we're wrapping are, which I think is going to be great. I think we're going to do some alfalfa bales on here as well, and as well as grass, and just sort of mix things up a bit. And do things that little bit differently. So I'm going to take 2 bales. I'm going to put these all in here, and then I'm going to take 2 bales off the top. And oh, yeah, come on. There we go. 2 bales off the top, and we'll go and see if it takes both of these or just one and a bit. I don't know what the ratios for these are, interestingly enough. I think what we might do eventually is get ourselves a feed mixer. There's a new version of 4D Modding's Keegan out that I think would work quite well on here. But we kind of need to work out what our best crops are for on here, and how to best mix them. I'm looking forward to doing that. Yes, I have just broken my rule. It's taken one of those, and the other is... Wow, it's taken less of that than it did of the hay, interestingly enough. So back out here and close the gate, so that we have no escapee cows. And then we'll go and stack this up. And yeah, we need to cut some grass. And interestingly enough, we don't have a baler where we can turn off the wrapping process. So getting grass into here is going to be a tricky one. I don't think we have any grazing by the looks of things. So it doesn't look like our cows are actually doing any grazing at the moment. Very tempted to get a square baler to do our straw bales with, but then that seems like a little bit of overkill to have more than one baler on the farm. Right, again with this, so same with the WCS. We want to drop this off on here. So this will probably be the only WCS bales that we have on the farm. Seeing as we're going to be going with either grass silage, yeah, we'll be going with grass silage, I think, or just silage. We've got a forage harvester, yeah. We're going with maize silage, aren't we? As our thing. We could have got maize silage bales, but decided against that. So we're going WCS for this, which is whole crop silage bales initially. Until we can, yeah, we're probably going to have to do some grass silage bales until we get our silage clamp filled, is the thing. So we'll drop these off as well. And they took all of that. That is just under what they'll need. So yeah, definitely a good idea to get some grass silage done as soon as possible, because they're going to eat more of that than anything else. And we should be able to, what we can do actually is if we put a bale in there of grass before it ferments, then that should cover the grass side of things as well. So that is our best way of doing it. And that means we will not lose any grass to that. And then finally we're going to get the straw out. There's no straw requirement at the moment. So we just want to get these out and put these in the shed. And that will sort us. So these out and into here. And we are all good. Perfect. There we go. That is our cows dealt with for today. We're going to put this trailer away. Oh, we've got to get rid of this weight first. So that we can just put at the side of here. And we'll start. I think I'm probably going to go. Well, the trouble is that if I want the best milk I can get, I've got to put grass in there. Sorry, I've got to put straw in there and get the cows doing that. So we may have to get the BGA in order to move forward with this, and in order to get things going as we want. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. That this down and disconnect it. There we go. And then we'll go and move our flatbed trailer out the way. Put it over the other yard, I think, is going to be our best place for this. Like so. So reverse it up a bit. And we'll take it into the other yard and get it out of the way. Oh. Did not connect up my cables. There we go. So, that is it. We have got our cows set up. They should be, I think they're fairly happy. 100 cows. We have gone milk, but not the biggest milk producers. But they'll be a little bit easier on our wallet during the first year. And we've got our new trailer, which I'm really liking this legal trailer. That is a good flatbed we've got there. And we'll plonk this in this. Well, I suppose this hay barn here, we could have put our bales in here. But, yeah, a little bit far for us to do stuff. So, that's what we're going to do. We're done there. Which means that we're done for today. And that means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.